friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. Myself Madhu. So my YouTube channel is Science Maths Academy 2023. In this YouTube channel you will get everything about class 10th math science. So tricky methods, old question papers will be solved, new question papers, new model papers will be solved. So everything will be get in only one channel. So please like my videos, share my videos, and please don't forget to subscribe my channel and please press the bell icon. Any doubt is there, please comment in the comment box. Thank you. In this video, we are going to answer for Science Model Paper 10 Part B Chemistry. In the previous video, we have answered for Part A Physics. Now let us answer for Part B Chemistry. So in that one, the first 14th question is MCQ question. So in that one, identify the combination reaction in the following question. So we have to identify which is the combination reaction. So option A, option B, option C and option D. By observing these options, we can say that so reaction of calcium oxide with water is an combination reaction because two or more reactant combine together to form a single product. Therefore, the answer for the first question is, so that is 14th question. The right answer is CaO plus H2O give rise to CaOH taken twice. Two or more reactant combine together to form a single product. Therefore, for 14th one, the right answer is, that is option D. The 15th question is, the reaction of sodium with oxygen is an. So option A, option B, option C and option D. So the right answer for this question is, it is exothermic as well as spontaneous. So exothermic and spontaneous. Why it is exothermic? Because it releases energy in the form of heat. Heat na bitkodutte. Spontaneous andre it readily reacts with oxygen. Therefore it is spontaneous. Therefore for 15th question, the right answer is option A. It is exothermic as well as spontaneous. Exothermic and spontaneous. So this is the answer for that is a 15th question. Exothermic and spontaneous. Now let us move for 16th question. The 16th question is, if the pH value of the solution increases. So as the pH value increases, so it will get basic property. Basic property increases and also OH minus ion increases. So option A, basic property decrease. No, it is not the right answer. Acidic property increase. No, this is also not the right answer. Then coming to option C. So option C is basic property increases and number of OH minus ions also increases. So the right answer is option C. So for 16th question, option C is the right answer. Now let us move for the next main, that is for 17th question. What is catenation? So now let us answer what is catenation. So catenation is defined as the self-linking property. The self-linking property of a carbon. The self-linking property of carbon is called catenation. The self-linking property of a carbon is called as catenation. So now let us move for the 18th question. So in the 18th question, you asked to write the structure of benzene. So now let us write the structure of benzene. The molecular formula is C6H6. Now let us write it in hexagonal shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Single bond, double bond, single bond, double bond, single, double. Alternate single and double bond you have to write for benzene. So this is the structural formula. This is the molecular formula and this is the structural formula of benzene. Now let us move for the 19th question. So 19th question. So in the periodic table, the atomic size decreases as we move from left to right. Give reason. So the give reason he has asked, because the number of valence electrons, increases and nuclear force also increases. As the valence electron increases, nuclear force also increases, and hence the atomic size decreases. So this is the answer for 19th one. Now let us move for the 20th question. So the 20th question is, name the brown colored fume formed when lead nitrate is heated. Write the balanced chemical equation. Now we have to write down, so name the brown colored fumes formed when lead nitrate is heated. So now let us see, let us write the balanced equation when lead nitrate is heated. So lead nitrate heat ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ಡ್ equation ಬರೆಯೋಣ. ಸೊ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ಡ್ equation brown fume ಯಾವುದು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾನೆ. So 2PbNO3 taken twice, this is lead nitrate. When it is heated, so it is a thermal decomposition reaction. It forms lead oxide plus nitrogen dioxide and oxygen, and this nitrogen dioxide is the brown fume. So which gas will give the brown fumes? Nitrogen dioxide. So lead nitrate, when is heated, it forms lead oxide, nitrogen dioxide and oxygen, and this nitrogen dioxide is the brown fume. So this is the answer for 20th question. Now let us write down the next one, that is, what is oxidation reaction? Give one example. Along with that one more question is asked, what is meant by corrosion? Write any two methods to prevent corrosion. So now let us answer both the question. So the 21st question is, what is oxidation reaction? A reaction in which either gaining of oxygen or losing of hydrogen. Either gaining of oxygen or losing of hydrogen is called as oxidation reaction. So this is the oxidation reaction. Now let us write one example for oxidation. So C plus O2 give rise to CO2. So carbon is oxidized to carbon dioxide. That means carbon gained oxygen. Gaining of oxygen is called as oxidation reaction. It is a simple example I have written for this one. Now let us move for the next question. What is meant by corrosion? So now let us define what is meant by corrosion. So corrosion is defined as the spoilage of metal when exposed to air, moisture and acid is called corrosion. Then he asked, what are the two methods to prevent corrosion? So methods to prevent. So which are the methods we can use to prevent corrosion? By painting. By painting we can avoid corrosion. Then second one, by galvanizing. Then third one, by oiling. Then by greasing. So we can write so many methods are there. So I have listed asked only two, but I have listed 4. So these are the methods by which we can avoid corrosion. Now let us move for the 22nd question. The 22nd is, draw a neat diagram to show that acid solution in water conduct electricity. So 22nd is diagram. Now let us move for the 23rd question. What are structural isomers? Write the isomers of butane. So now let us answer for this question. So what is meant by structural isomers? 22nd is diagram. Now let us answer for the 23rd. So 23rd is what is meant by structural isomers? The organic compound having same molecular formula, but different structural formula is called isomers. Then two isomers of butane. The two isomers of butane is, one is normal butane and another one is isobutane. So normal butane and isobutane. So now let us write the molecular formula for butane, C4H10, then C4H10. Now how many carbon? 1, 2, 3, 4. So for normal butane we have to write the straight chain, and for isobutane let us write the branched chain. So this is the structural formula and molecular formula. Observe, both are having same molecular formula. Now let us write the structure. 1, 2, 3. Here one branch. So hydrogen 1, 2, 3. So here one hydrogen 1, here one, here one. Then for this carbon 1, 2, 3. Both are having the same molecular formula, but both are having different structural formula. So this is called as what? That we call it as that is the structural isomers of butane. Now let us answer in that one only. So one more question they asked. That question is write the structural formula of alkane when N is equal to 3. So we have to write the structural formula of alkane when N is equal to 3. So what is the general formula? So general formula is the big question. General formula for alkane is CnH2n plus 2. So he told N is equal to 3. Cn andre 3, H 2 into 3 plus 2. So it will be C3, H 2 3s are 6 plus 2 8. So carbon 3 then mele it is propane. So let us write the structural formula for propane. 1, 2, 3. So now ANE everywhere single bond. So everywhere we have to use the single bond. So this is the structural formula for propane. So if N is equal to 3, then that organic compound or hydrocarbon is propane. So this is the molecular formula and this is the structural formula for propane. Now let us, in that one only one more internal choice question is there. So now let us see that internal choice question, that is what they have asked. What are homologous series? Then write the difference between saturated hydrocarbon and unsaturated hydrocarbon. Now let us answer both the questions. So in 23rd one internal choice question is there. What are homologous series? So a series of organic a series of same organic compound, but having a difference of CH2 between successive members. So what are homologous series? A series of same organic compound but having a difference of CH2 between successive members. So now let us write what are the difference between saturated hydrocarbon and unsaturated hydrocarbon? Now let us write the difference between saturated and unsaturated. Saturated, it has single bond. Unsaturated, it has double or triple bond. Either it has double bond or triple bond. This is the first difference. Second difference is it is less reactive. Unsaturated, it is more reactive. Then the next third difference is that saturated undergoes substitution reaction. Then unsaturated, it undergoes addition reaction. Next, fourth one, saturated hydrocarbon, it is not good for health. Then unsaturated is not good for health. Unsaturated, it is good for health. So then after writing these four, let us write the example. Under saturated, alkane will come. Then example for unsaturated, alkene and alkyne. Alkene and ENE and YNE and comes under unsaturated. ANE comes under saturated. So these are the differences between saturated hydrocarbon and unsaturated hydrocarbon. Now let us move for the next question. That is in the 24th question he asked. So 24th question is, draw a neat diagram to show the reaction of zinc granules with dilute sulfuric acid and testing the liberation of hydrogen gas. Label the following parts. We have to label zinc granules and solution of soap. So that is diagram part. Then coming to 25th question, sodium, magnesium, aluminium are in third period and they come under the group 1, 2 and 13 respectively. Among these, which element has more valency, more atomic size and high reactive? So now let us answer all the three questions. So now let us write down. So in the 24th is diagram. Now I am answering for 25th question. So sodium is given as, sodium atomic number is 11. So electronic configuration 2, 8, 1. And then magnesium, its atomic number is 12, 2, 8, 2. Then sodium, magnesium, one more is given, aluminium, its atomic number is 13. So 2, 8, 3. Among these three, the first question. So which among these three, which has more valency? So valency ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ. So valency ಅಂದ್ರೆ combining capacity of either losing of electron or gaining of electron. ಈ ಮೂರು ಮೆಟಲ್ ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಈ ಮೂರು ಮೆಟಲ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ವೇಲೆನ್ಸಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ which has the capacity to lose more electron. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದರೆ ಅಲ್ಯೂಮಿನಿಯಂ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಯೂಮಿನಿಯಂನ ವೇಲೆನ್ಸಿ ಬರಿಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ +3 ಅಂತ ಬರಿತೀವಿ. +3 ಅಂದರೆ ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ದ ಟೆಂಡೆನ್ಸಿ ಟು ಲೂಸ್ 3 electron. ಸೊ ವಿಚ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ದಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಮೋರ್ ವೇಲೆನ್ಸಿ? ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅವರ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಲ್ಯೂಮಿನಿಯಂ. ನೋಡಿ, ಮೂರರಲ್ಲೂ 3 ಶೆಲ್ಸ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ದೇ ಬಿಲಾಂಗ್ಸ್ ಟು ಥರ್ಡ್ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್. ಒಂದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಮುಗೀತು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ಮೋರ್ ಅಟಾಮಿಕ್ ಸೈಜ್. Second question is, among these three, which has more atomic size? As we move across the period, ಮೂರು ಕೂಡ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಸೋಡಿಯಮ್ಮು, ಮೆಗ್ನೀಷಿಯಮ್ಮು, ಅಲ್ಯೂಮಿನಿಯಮ್ಮು. ಸೊ ಹೀಗೆ ನಾವು ನೋಡೋದಾದರೆ, ಸೊ ಸೋಡಿಯಂ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಬಿಲಾಂಗ್ಸ್ ಟು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್, and magnesium belongs to second group, and what we call aluminum belongs to 13th group. So ಹೀಗೆ ನೋಡೋದಾದ್ರೆ ಈ ಮೂರರಲ್ಲಿ ಅಟಾಮಿಕ್ ಸೈಜ್ ಯಾರು ದೊಡ್ಡದಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ that is sodium. So sodium will have more atomic size. Answer is sodium. Then coming to third one, which is highly reactive ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾನೆ. So highly reactive metal na ನೋಡೋದಾದ್ರೆ, so highly reactive ನಲ್ಲಿ again the answer is sodium. So sodium is high reactive metal. So it will reacts with water and that is oxygen, that is highly reactive. It reacts spontaneously, it reacts readily. Therefore sodium is the answer for this question. Now let us move for the last question of that is chemistry part, and the last question of the chemistry part is in that one two questions are there. What are amphoteric oxide? Give example. Write the formation of magnesium chloride with the help of electron dot structure. So now let us answer these two questions. So what are amphoteric oxide? The metallic oxide which the metallic oxide which reacts with both acid and base, to form salt and water is called amphoteric oxide. Example, I will take zinc oxide. Zinc oxide is a amphoteric oxide. So zinc oxide reacts with hydrochloric acid. Zinc oxide reacts with sodium hydroxide. This is acid and this is base. This is a metallic oxide. This metallic oxide reacts with both acid and base to form salt and water. So it gives rise to ZnCl2 plus H2O. This salt is called zinc chloride. Then here Na2ZnO2. This is called, the name of this salt is called as sodium zincate. Idu zinc chloride, idu sodium zincate. These two are the salts, and along with the salts water is formed. So this is about amphoteric oxide. So now along with this question, one more question is asked, that is formation of magnesium chloride. We have to write by electron dot structure. So in that one, formation of magnesium chloride, which is an ionic compound, it includes 3 steps. So step number 1, in the step number 1, so metal loses electrons. In the step number 1, metal loses electrons. So we know that, so in magnesium chloride, the first one is magnesium. Magnesium is the metal, so that as the atomic number 12, so electronic configuration 2,8,2. So magnesium valence electron is 2. By losing this valence electron, magnesium atom will become magnesium ion. So now let us write that one. Magnesium atom, electronic configuration is 2,8,2. So it will become magnesium ion 2,8. That means it loses these 2 electrons. So by losing 2 electron, magnesium atom will become magnesium ion. So this is the first step we have to follow. Then coming to the step number 2. So in step number 2, so in magnesium chloride, so that is chlorine is a non-metal. That means the second step is non-metal gains electrons. Non-metal will gain electrons. So non-metal electron gain ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. So here the non-metal is chlorine, having a atomic number 17 and distribution is a 2,8,7. So chlorine 2,8,7 by gaining 1 electron. So chlorine atom will become chloride ion. So it will become 2,8,8. ನೋಡಿ 7 ಇತ್ತು, 1 ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ ಗೇನ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಮೂಲಕ it will become 2,8,8, and this is the second step that is we have to follow during the formation of ionic compound. And the step number 3 is formation of magnesium chloride. So for that one, we know that magnesium Mg, it has this Mg as 2 electrons, and here MgCl2, we have to take 2 chlorine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This chlorine 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So magnesium, it has 2 valence electron. One electron will be gained by one chlorine and one more electron will be gained by another chlorine. So it will become, by gaining 2 electron, it will become MgCl2, and this MgCl2 is called as ionic compound. Why it is called ionic compound? Because there is a transfer of electron from metal to non-metal. So metal ನಿಂದ non-metal ಗೆ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಗಳು ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಆದರೆ such a compound is called ionic compound. So now successfully we have completed science model paper 10 part B chemistry. In the next video we are going to answer for part C biology. So thank you very much.